Not just me. Hey guys, Tommy Jordan here. Thursday, October 24th. We're here at my house in Albemarle, North Carolina. My adopted son, Ben, is here. My real son, Josh, is over there. He is burning what has to be the 400th Amazon box. God, I'm so tired of seeing boxes. But I want you guys to kind of get a quick update on what's been going on with your donations. You haven't heard a lot from me the last couple of days because, quite frankly, life's just kind of got busy. We did 3 runs up to the Western Carolinas. Right now, I've been just slowly accumulating the materials from Amazon. Let me show you what your donations have bought that we're going to send up in this trip. So this is my 12-footer. How many stoves we have out here? Like 50 or 60 just sitting on the ground?
I would say probably like 60 to 70.
Yeah, so these are all more single burner cooktops. There's more there. There's more up front. There's more gas cans. There's 20-pound propane adapters. There's another, I don't know, 40 probably heaters. There's 9 generators here. Let's walk you around to Ben's truck. Now, Ben has come down and volunteered to take my trailer, attach it to his 3500. There's 9 more generators. Is it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more, plus more cooktops. And I won't show you the inside of his truck, but it's packed full too. So this has been a lot of runs, but I want you guys to know where your money's going, where your donations are going. And in case you're curious, no, I'm not sitting here on 20 generators. So I think this will be like, what is that? We carried up 16, and there's 18 more. Do the math on that. 34 generators. Easily 150 to 200 cooktops. Another 100 and some odd, 130, 140 propane heaters. We just sent up 400 pounds of propane to Red Truckman the other day. So I'm going to pause this a second and get situated. All right, there we go. So I thought I'd take a minute and let you guys hear more about Ben and Kate and what their what her nonprofit does. I've talked a lot about Red Truckmen. They're a great organization. Kate has been doing this for a while before this started. She converted her, well, she didn't convert. She took on the additional responsibility of supporting the Western Carolina. I started to say survivors, but it's almost the right word.
Yeah, it's almost the right word. Yeah.
Yeah. I've taken them on a few weeks back when all this started. So she's kind of suspended her Christmas operations for a bit just to be able to help out with disaster relief. And now that it's getting toward the end of the year, she's going to keep doing that, but she's going to bring the Christmas side of things back. So this is, again, my adopted son, Ben, and Kate's husband. So Ben, tell folks about the nonprofit and how they donate and what you guys do with it and what your plans are for Christmas.
So first and foremost, like, I am just a small piece in it. My wife is the founder of it. She takes a lot of responsibility. She's working not only her main job, but she's also working this on the side till 10, 11 o'clock at night, helping organize not just the Hurricane Helene stuff that is going on and everything that's in the trailer and all of your donations that she appreciates so much to get to these families that are in need. But she's also just collecting a list now of kids for Christmas. So what she's doing is Mission Christmas started because she was wanting to find families that were in need that went without, that, you know, their kids, their family, they had a need because they were at a loss at the end of the year because families run into financial troubles, domestic abuse situations, military families, like while their families are out on tour, if a spouse can't be at home. So she has stepped in to say, hey, look, we want to make sure we're getting these donations and these toys to these families and these children because they don't have anything. And that's what she's getting ready to wrap up to in Western North Carolina is we are looking at a total of approximately 3,500 kids. And she's identifying that by the community leaders, families that are in that area that she has already kind of made contact with to say, hey, look, I need help for Christmas because it's right around the corner. My kids lost everything. We lost our financial income.
Yeah.
We need help.
Well, you got people like social workers, pastors, Sunday school teachers. I mean, these people have a good pulse on their community, and they know these families. So that is what her nonprofit exists to do is to provide a Christmas for people that wouldn't otherwise have one. And this year, unfortunately, more than any year I can think of in our lifetime, she's really going to play a big part, because there are a lot of families that Christmas is the last thing on their mind. They're trying to figure out how to eat, how to stay warm and not freeze to death, how to patch the hole in the roof so the rain won't come in. So what she's doing, and Ben too, he's not normally that humble. He's really not. Neither of us suffer from too much humility. I mean, that's kind of true.
That's about true.
But I mean, I have been talking to Ben on Polo in the phone for the last, I don't know, 3 weeks, and every other day I'm headed to Black Mountain, I'm headed to Old Fort, I'm going back to Statesville, I'm going. I mean, you run the road nonstop, and if it's not been said yet, there's a lot of people out here that would love to thank you that just won't ever get the chance to. So thank you, and thank Kate both. A lot of them will probably comment on this too and give you the good thanks. But how can people? Well, before I get to Mission Christmas, I am going to say this. I have suspended my Amazon wish list here on my end, mainly because there are people like Kate. There are Kate and Ben. There are people like Red Truck Man. There are people like Samaritan's Person. These organizations that are on the ground, and they're doing good things. The community sees them doing good things. We all know they're doing good things. So instead of you shipping stuff to me, and he and I burning fuel and trying to organize it and get it to Statesville and get it repacked and refigured out and then shipped to the Western, you can give to a lot of these organizations now directly. So, if you want to, now, I believe when we're done here, I'm going to post this, then I'm going to do an edit and put a link to the wish list for Mission Christmas.
Yes. So what Kate will do, she wanted to reach out to Tommy and just, number one, say thank you for the last go-around of video that you did with her, and she really appreciated that. She appreciated all the people that donated via cash, via physical donations.
Kate was like, your video is longer than 20 seconds. Nobody's watching this. I'm like, dude, I have great viewers.
Yeah,
you have
do.
no idea.
You really do. So what will happen is, either in the description above or down in the comments below, what's going to happen is Kate will post a link. Tommy's going to come in and edit it, and it's going to actually go to her Mission Christmas wish list on Amazon. What's going to be on there is still going to be Hurricane Helene items that have been updated with current needs, and then it's also going to be the current needs for Christmas time for children in the area that have asked for specific items. That way we can actually get those in the communities and get those to the children before Christmas.
Johnny wants a baseball glove and a baseball. She'll, if she has one person that wants that, there's one on the list.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and the downside is the thing I didn't know, and I'm sure she's learned this by now. Like you out there seeing things on the wish list, you don't know how many of something have been bought, and you don't know how many I've asked for. So, for example, when I said I need like 50 propane heaters, well, people just started buying them. Well, I had 150 before I could say stop, delete, quit. So, and that's great. There's a constant need for them. But I say all that to say, Kate will update the wish list from time to time, probably dang near daily, I would think, or at least
this point,
once every couple of days.
At this point, I believe last time I talked with her, she has kind of a list that systematically she can go through and look and say, hey, I've got X number, and she'll go in and actually update that,
right,
and go on the wish list and change that to current needs.
So
for
she'll
the time.
take things on, take things off, put things on.
Yes.
So if you want to donate, and you don't want to just donate money, you want to know what you got. Some young child, boy, girl, parent, go to the wish list, check it out today. I want to provide one of those, or that's outside my budget. Come back 2 days later, check the list again. It's going to be running fairly nonstop right now, all the way through at least Christmas.
Yes.
So, Kate, yeah. So you can click on things to give to Hurricane Helene victims. Obviously, it's propane heaters and gas cans are not Christmas presents for little John and little Susie, but baseball gloves and dolls and that kind of stuff are. So Kate has not got enough credit with everything she's doing because I've just been too busy. But y'all. I mean, I could get her text at like she starts texting sometimes at like 7:30 in the morning, and then like 10 o'clock at night she's like, "Hey, by the way," and I'm like, "God, did you ever sleep?"
No, it's a very limited sleep schedule, and the reason why Kate does not put her name out there, she grew up listening to Elvis as a kid from her dad, and it got to her because of Elvis's point of view. He said that if every day could be like Christmas, the world would be a better place.
Right.
So a lot of things that Elvis did as far as charities, things like that, that's what she took the approach of is, hey, it's not about me, it's not about the glory, it's not about any accolade, it's about this thing that needs to get done. It's about making sure this is taken care of.
She is a very humble lady. I mean, yeah, she truly is. We are not. Neither of us are.
No.
Which, that's just who we are. There's no changing it. But I think we covered all. We covered all.
That's
all right.
covered.
So you know what we got. You know where your money's gone. We thank you so much. I will have a link to Mission Christmas for you to donate. She has a Facebook page.
She does have a Facebook
She
page.
has
We've got
the
Instagram,
Amazon list.
Amazon list, everything like that.
Is she on the TikTok?
I am not sure on the TikTok, so if not yet, maybe soon.
Okay, all right.
That's her background's in social media and business management, so maybe one day.
So just keep an eye on this post. Guys, if you're part of Task Force Crazy Horse or anybody else that we've worked with or met, by all means, share this list. I won't see what you're donating. I don't need to see it. I've already seen what your generosity can do, guys. I mean, you have no idea how humbling it is to see. I mean, there's 20 generators. That's $10,000 minimum,
Yes.
right there. There's heaters are $30 a piece. There's at least 150 of them in there. So that's 3 per 100. That's $5,000 right there. So now we're at 20 grand. There's probably 30 some grand in that trailer and truck right now, and that's the third one that's gone up. Y'all are awesome.
Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Like, we thank y'all from the bottom of our hearts. Kate thanks y'all, and these families that are impacted by this, they definitely thank y'all. And they don't have a way to say that. So the best thing we can do is just to keep and make sure that we remember these folks, because the attention span of the average American. Guess what? We've got the World Series coming up. We've got Thanksgiving coming up. We've got the election coming up. We've got the Super Bowl coming up. All these other distractions in the world, and these people are eventually going to be forgotten about.
Yep.
So we got to keep them highlighted. We got to keep remembering them.
Thank you all for everything you've done, for what you'll continue to do. That's it.
Yeah.
Have a good day, y'all.